See how to display this pattern. A pattern with the spaces I want to display. See, one point you need to understand here. If you want to display this pattern, this line and this line, because it consists spaces, 4 spaces, 3, 2, 1, 0. But before going to understand this, first you try to understand this, because this you know already. How to display this pattern? Easily you can do this, because we have seen so many examples. This one, outer loop, is a repeating from 1 to 5. So this is I, and every time ending with 1. You can easily code for this. For I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus. I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus. And inner loop, every row is a decreasing order. Look at this, decreasing. Every row starting with I. For j is equals to I, j greater than or equals to 1, j minus minus. Here you are printing that j value, printing j. And as usual, we need to send the control to the next line. You know how to display this one. But here the one point you need to understand, same pattern, this one and this one is the same pattern. So don't change I value. I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus. Inside, we are writing spaces. Only this we need to change. Space followed by one for loop, that is this one only. J equals to I, j greater than or equals to 1, j minus minus, printing the j value, and then sending the control to next line. All you need to write the code for this spaces. See, when I equals to 1, see this is I equals to 1, I equals to 2, I equals to 3, I equals to 4, I equals to 5. When I equals to 1, how many spaces you want? I equal to 1, we need 4 spaces. When I equal to 2, we need 3 spaces. When I equal to 3, we need 2 spaces. When I equal to 4, we need 1 space. When I equals to 5, we don't want any spaces. So when I equal to 1, 4 spaces means S value should repeat starting from 1, ending from 5 minus I. Simple way. See, 5 minus 1 means 4. 5 minus 2 means 3. 5 minus 3 means 2. 5 minus 4 means 1. 5 minus 5 means 0. So S is equals to 1. S less than or equals to 5 minus I. S plus plus. S means spaces. This is the simple way of writing the code. First I value 1. 5 minus I. 5 minus 1 means what? 4. 4 spaces will display. Next I value 2. 5 minus 2 is a 3 spaces will display. Next 5 minus 3. 2 spaces will display. This is how we need to display this pattern. First, you need to code for this right side pattern. Then you need to think about the left side pattern. See, let me explain how to code this one. So one for loop. First, let me explain that right side one is a right side one. How to explain? See, I equals to 1 to 5, you need to repeat. I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus, then j equals to I, j greater than or equals to 1, j minus minus, j equals to I, j greater than or equals to 1, j minus minus. When you run this code without spaces, it will display. Now we are adding the spaces loop for system.out.print, only the space. Now here you need to write the code. What is that? S is equals to 1. What is the code we define? S is equals to 5 minus I, S plus plus, S plus plus. When you run the code, look at this, with spaces, you are getting the output. This is how we need to display the pattern with the spaces. Just try and please subscribe to the channel.